Hey y'all, it's Trenton Moore back here again, and today I decided to make a video without my glasses. Now, I am gonna put on my glasses eventually, so I can actually see what time, it is for for the video. But other than that, I'm trying to something a little bit different. I'm in a different location, not even necessarily a different location, but I'm in the living room and the lights are turned on, so it seems like pretty good lighting. However, yeah, my glasses just failed. But however, in this video, I want to encourage you all to be thankful for your life. Now, recently, something that has really hit me, just in general, has just been, life and really just, you know, um, something that's hit me a lot is that now I'm recognizing a lot more than I have, I would say, that I'm just a lot more thankful for my life. And that reason is just really death. I don't mean that in a depressing or dark way, but I mean it in a very serious and realistic way. Death is something that's literally all around us. And what's so ironic is that, I was thinking earlier today at work too, and like I said, I just got off work at around 10. But I was thinking about something that's like, something is determined to have lived because it has lived, but not only has it lived, it has been born and then is eventually it dies or it becomes dead, right? And that's really what I thought about. I thought about say, for something to really be qualified as, this thing has lived before. It has to be born and it has to die, right? And another thing that was hitting me today was just really, you get on the internet sometimes and you just see all these stories and you read upon these things about people dying and people losing their family members, losing loved ones. And like I said, right now, my condolences, prayers and thoughts definitely go out to those people who have lost their loved ones. And as I said, I've been on the internet and I run into different things and different videos, and you just you hear about these people who lost their life, and running into those things so frequently, it pushed me to really even consider how blessed I am. And not only that, but really just how thankful I am for truly having a life and being alive at this moment. I feel like one thing that a lot of people mess up is that they say that they're lucky. They're so lucky to be alive. I'm so lucky, but the reality is you're not lucky at all. You're blessed. It's the matter of being blessed. It's not the matter of being lucky, because life is too precious to just be tossing it around like a gambling factor, or just be tossing it around like it is a gamble. A lot of people say that life is a gamble and life is full of choices. And to a certain extent, when you do think about it, every single choice that you make, sometimes there's a bit of a risk. So in a nutshell, life is kind of like gambling because there's always almost risk involved, right? But not only that, my sister, who's an artist, she actually was just given the task of drawing faces of those who have been faced with police brutality and those that have died due to some form of police brutality. And seeing all those faces, on paper, and, we spent time looking at them, telling my sister, critiquing the pictures, just telling her what could be fixed and what could be, smoothed in or what could be adjusted and whatnot. And as I kept seeing every single one of those faces, it really pushed me to just realize how truthfully, how truthfully, I would say, it's kind of hard to put into words, but just how truthfully I would say precious life is. You're talking about your life can be gone in a second. It can be gone in a literal second, and that's it. One choice could really ruin your life for the rest of your life. It could take away your ability to live. And, like I said, seeing all those people on paper, literally all of these people who they have died, they've passed and gone away. It was rough, because, it hit me and it made me realize, like, dang, and I've been aware of it too, ever since the pandemic, just seeing how many people have passed away so simply. It really does make you realize and understand how short, not only how short life is, but how simple it can be, as far as like you can be born into this world and taken out of it like it's nothing. Like that's what I'm telling you. Look, some of you all, are always sitting back talking about, oh, I'm so depressed, I'm such in a bad mood and I'm not feeling well. Well, look, it's not good to always feel that. Sometimes you have to recognize how blessed you truthfully are and how much you should be thankful for saying that I'm alive, I have a life. And that's what I want to encourage you all to do. You know, as I said, me personally, just seeing those people alone on paper and then seeing their pictures too, like their actual pictures that they took with, you know, other loved ones, or even just pictures that they took of themselves. It's sad. It's sad, but it's also very tough having to look at those people and realize that these people are never going to walk this earth again. They are never going to walk this earth again. These people have literally been into this world and they're gone. They're gone. And, you know, if you all want me to expand on this topic, I'll be happy to expand on and talk about it more. But it is just, you know, seeing, whether it's the pandemic, police brutality, whatever it may be, just seeing death around us in general, it really makes you realize how thankful you should be for your life and how thankful you should be to be alive. And like I said, I truthfully tell you, and I truthfully tell you, it is absolutely just, it's insane to me sometimes, you know, sitting back and truthfully understanding how precious life really is. Something that can literally be taken in a second and given in a second. So, like I said, y'all, take the time out of your day to just recognize how blessed you are, to recognize the blessings that you have. Take the time to really even be thankful for those around you. Be thankful that you're not the only one alive. You know, I think something just hit me right now as I'm even talking about this. Think about if you were the only person on earth. How would that feel? You know, how would that actually feel, being the only person on earth? No one else. I'm telling you, it would get depressing after a while. It would get saddening after a while, because you realize there's no one else literally around you. It's a harsh reality. It's a very, very harsh reality to have to really understand and realize, you know. So just think about that question. But not only that, as I said, think about your blessings, count your blessings. Recognize that every day is not promised. We wake up every single day. We're not guaranteed to breathe. We're not guaranteed to know that we'll be alive the next day. We go to sleep not even knowing if we're going to wake up the next morning. We just go to sleep. Because isn't that this? I'm kind of going to end this video. You know, going to sleep is the closest thing to death that we know, because you're usually not conscious. Going to sleep is literally the closest thing to death that you have before you actually die. Or not only that, being in a coma, you know, being just without consciousness in general. That's the closest thing you have to death before you actually die. But overall, y'all, I didn't want this to be a sad video or a depressing video. I just want to encourage you all to definitely recognize how thankful you should be for your life, and to just be able to say that you are alive. So recognize that, y'all. Be thankful for your life. I'll see y'all later. It's been Trenton Moore. Peace.